The weirdest new risk in AI is not price. It is waking up to a government customer who is suddenly not allowed to use your vendor.
Hey, it is Monday, March 2nd. Today, AI is becoming policy and payroll, and either one can shut down your plan. President Trump issued a government-wide ban on Anthropic, reportedly after the CEO refused to relax safeguards for military use. A separate report claims U.S. Central Command still used that same system for intelligence processing in Iran, despite the ban. One executive order can cut off an entire market overnight.
Fine, but who pays when this breaks? I want the contract clause that spells out what happens if a federal customer is legally barred from using your vendor next week. And I want a paper trail for every model-driven decision, because the first subpoena will not accept the vendor changed their policy.
If I were signing that contract, I would treat the model vendor like a regulated supplier. I would keep a second vendor warm, even if it costs more. Honestly, I do not know how fast vendors will stabilize this politically, so I would assume volatility for the next 12 months.
That only works if you test the swap path before a bid. I have seen weekend switch vendors turn into a 6-week scramble with angry program managers and a pile of change orders. So the action item is simple. Run a live swap drill and time it, then write that number into your delivery plan.
The other side of the coin is companies treating AI like labor. Coinbase's CEO says AI agents now write over 50% of the company's code. He also says agents resolve 60% of support tickets, and they even pay agents through stablecoin wallets. That is a real benchmark from a scaled company, not a demo.
The support ticket number is the one that hits me. If an agent resolves 60%, what is the reopen rate? And who gets yelled at when it is wrong? My concrete takeaway? Pick one queue, track reopens for 2 weeks, and tie the agent's access to refunds to that metric. The math says this only works if quality stays steady. If resolution comes with a spike in reopens, you just moved cost from support to churn. But if the reopen rate stays flat, your cost per ticket drops fast, and competitors either match it or accept margin compression. I will believe it when I see the support dashboard, not a keynote quote. Still, if a public company is willing to say that number out loud, your board is going to ask why you are not trying. So bring a 1-page pilot plan, or you will get voluntold to do it anyway.
Zoom out, because even if you pick the right vendor and you get agents working, there is a physical ceiling. Oracle and OpenAI are backing a reported $15 billion or more into Vantage data centers. The constraint is land and power, and that is heavy industry, not software.
This is where procurement gets ugly. Your cloud bill is already a board topic, and now capacity depends on who locked up electricity 2 years ago. If you are a startup, you do not get to renegotiate physics in Q2. If your product depends on heavy AI usage at scale, call your cloud rep and ask what capacity they will commit to in writing for the next 2 quarters. Then design for variability. Use smaller models for routine work and cache repeated answers. Your "so what" is to ship a fallback mode that keeps the product usable when compute is tight, even if it is less fancy. I like the honesty there. Get the capacity promise. And if they will not put it in writing, assume you are the flexible one and price your product like it. As the Coinbase CEO put it, AI agents now write over 50% of code and resolve 60% of support tickets. That quote is going to haunt a lot of support leaders. Government deal. Swap ready this week or single vendor bet this quarter? This is readme.ai from Chain of Thought. See you tomorrow.